Hello, everyone. I'm back with the live stream. Today, I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms at the same time: YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So we'll see how that will go. But anyway, now I jumped into the details. I hope you're doing great. Today, the plan is to figure out how to run a streaming PageRank, which is still not committed and merged into the Mage repository, but it will soon. Be, so I'll play around with that. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, that's on YouTube, but on Twitch and Twitter, there is probably a retweet on or something similar. I have to. Yeah, it's actually working. Let me just check the status where I'm hearing myself. Chat. All right, chat is here. I have to check the chat. What? Just a second. How to mute? That's okay here. What about here? Yeah, it's live here. Okay, this is muted. Sorry, I just have to mute. Somehow here. Here. Oh, great. Okay. That's fine. Let's just remove this as well. This is, we don't need this. All right. Great. We can actually start. If you have comments and questions, please ask anywhere. I'll probably, since I have 3 of them, I hope I'll answer as fast as possible. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let me just wait a second to split the stream. Pop out chat. Yeah. That. I'm just taking out the chat. Collapse. Nope. In chat. La la la. Chat is here. One chat is here. One chat is here, and Twitter is here. I'll get tweets on Twitter. Yeah, please. I think I cannot answer tweets fast. What did I do now? That's Twitter. Lump. All right. All right, I think we are ready. Sorry for a bit setting up the stuff. Let's jump into the whole thing now. Boom. All right. I am, as you can see, in the Mage repository, and there is open pull request for adding approximative streaming PageRank, which is essentially, let's say, an advanced implementation of PageRank, which can deal with the streaming data. So whenever something is added or deleted from the graph, the PageRank will be recalculated, and not in a fast way, so with not that great complexity as the regular PageRank. There is actually a paper here explaining the implementation, but I won't go into the details since it's highly mathematical / technical. It's just based on like random walks through the graph and trying to approximate the exact value of a PageRank. I'll just try to run some of these things. Since this is still under development, but it's already accepted, I think that's going to be merged soon, so this is going to be available as a part of Memgraph soon. In the meantime, I'll just try and run this code, trying to compile and run this code as a part of Mage repository. Yeah, it has a bunch of stuff here, but doesn't make sense to go through all of that. Let me just check out Mage and try to compile this, because the code is implemented in C++, so it needs to be compiled and also loaded as a query module. Yeah, all right. Let me just go here. I already have, I think, Mage somewhere here. No. Mage. I didn't have live streams for a long time, so I think I have to. Yeah, this is analyze depths. That's something completely different at this point. So I'll just switch to main, get pull origin main. That's gonna fetch a bunch of stuff, but we need to switch to this branch. Yeah, we have the right branch here. Okay. Okay, now we have to compile the whole thing. I think I should have everything installed here. Let's check out. Mage. All right. Okay, we have the build script, which is a Python script. What do we need here? We have all these things ready. I think we should just be able to run it with the regular Python. Yeah, I forgot a bit how to run this, but we'll figure out. Python build. I think Python 3. Yeah, so now we are running CMake and make for the PageRank. Now Rust is actually up and running, so I think we actually built the stuff here. Under this we should have PageRank SO. Nice. there is the PageRank actually implemented, actually compiled. Whoa, now we have everything. Let's check. Okay, we have Rust example, we have weakly connected components, we have these things. Yeah, nice. I think the module is called PageRank. Just a second. If I go here, no, sorry. Data structures, let's compress. Module, PageRank module. We have PageRank module, algorithm online, PageRank. Nice. Algorithm, and we have algorithm and algorithm approximative, and if we go here, this should add PageRank module, and it will add both of these into the PageRank module. Yeah. Okay. So just to explain a bit here, so we have these source files, which are PageRank module and regular PageRank. So it's a static version of a PageRank, which you can find in most of the libraries. And there is also approximative PageRank, which is the advanced one that is implemented. And yeah, that's all packaged as one dynamic library, one SO file available here. So under dist, there is this file here, PageRank SO, which can be loaded via Memgraph. Oh, right. If I go and check Memgraph now, Memgraph should be able to run this. So workspace code mage dist. If I open, so alias fire. Yeah, I have Memgraph here. Can I run this here now? Fire. Yep, it will load these things here, which is great, but we're gonna also do something else really quick. So we want to add this repository, this folder as a query modules folder, and we're gonna do that by sudo etc memgraph.conf, which is query modules directory. Yeah, and we're gonna add here, so home mg workspace code mage dist, this folder here, and by having that it should load. So just a note here, I'm now loading Mage modules as part of Memgraph, as a part of regular Memgraph, but there is also a Mage Docker image which can be used and which comes with everything packaged together. So let me just try and run this really quick. Boom. It was actually segfaulted. This is not good. I think I don't have the right version of Memgraph. Just a second, because we changed the the interface. I didn't do live streams for a while and didn't use this PC for a while, so let me just check that. User lib memgraph. No, it's actually written as a first thing 2.0. This one is actually good. Let me download and install the last one. Download. Yeah, we have the app challenge. Yeah, that's a quick off topic. So Memgraph has the app challenge. Please join the challenge and build something cool with Memgraph. Memgraph v.1 Linux and Ubuntu 2004. Download that. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade, but that's not the problem. I think this is the problem. Bridges. Have we managed to? No. 3.8 Python 3 minus version. Yeah, this should all be fine. Anyway, let's try and install Memgraph 2.1. All right, now we have Memgraph. If we do fire again, boom, again the same problem. Okay, let's just yeah, let's just remove everything from here except PageRank. I'm just Mage. Now we have only PageRank. Let's now fire this. It's actually working. I think some of the but it's also not possible to load the module for some reason. Returned 1. Why is that so? Okay, let me try and debug. PageRank module, yeah. Init module. What does it say? Unable to load module. MGP init module returned 1. Unable to load module. Yeah. Can I just make one? Yeah, no, probably not. uh, aux memory MGP init module. Yeah, who knows where did that exited, and Memgraph is here compiled with, yeah, this is all compiled with release flags, which is a bit tricky to debug. Yeah, this is kinda, is there anything else specified here? So Memgraph is now up and running, and that's all fine. The problem is exactly that. Keymax argument iterations, that should all pass. Well, let me check on the GitHub repo. What's the branch name? Approximative. Maybe that's not even compilable yet. But it shouldn't be like that. Do we actually have end-to-end tests covering this? Just a second. Nope. Procedure influential. Yeah, I wanted to check this. File. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. We just go into test, end-to-end PageRank online test. Where is that? Why I didn't see that? What? Am I blind or what? Why it's why this is not here? End-to-end. I'm in the end-to-end repo. PageRank online test. Aha. Ah, I didn't fetch the last. Ooh. Aha, aha. Sorry. I thought that I pulled the latest version, but obviously not. So, okay, I have to recompile stuff again. Python. Yeah, now that this is but oh, this also changed. All right, what's the deal now? Probably. Oh yeah. Setup all build module storage. Okay. Python 3 setup. What? I have to specify something. What? Okay, a lot of these things changed, so I'm not super familiar with how the build actually works. What is now a problem? Permission denied. We have to write something. Where is that? 185. Change file lines. No. This is something which is actually dealing with the memgraph config, but I don't need this. I just need build, I think. Yeah. All right. Now we are building modules again. Yeah, and it seems we have all of them. Maybe not as a... Oh, nice. So now we have PageRank online and PageRank. Now the whole thing should be different. PageRank module, but we have algorithm online, and here we have PageRank and we have PageRank online as another module. Okay. Yeah, sorry for not knowing this, but it's all fine now. We should actually be able to run. Yeah. Unable to override that. Okay, we have some issues here with that, but other than that, loading. Gecko is not available. That's fine. PageRank online is loaded. So let me open Memgraph Lab. 3.132. We have another version of Lab. Let me download that as well quickly. Memgraph Lab 1.3.3 Linux download. All right. Let me check the comments. Okay, all seems fine. Okay, let's go back here and Memgraph is running, module is loaded. Let's do this in another dpkg minus a downloads Memgraph Lab 3.3. This should also pass without any issue. Great. And let's start. Memgraph Lab is running, but we have to restart it. Memgraph Lab. Yeah, we have the right version. Amazing. There is something in the database, but doesn't matter. Call mg procedures. We need this one. PageRank. Yield. Does it work? Can I put how many of these I have? Yield name. Yeah, I can't put where here. Yield name with name where name true. Yeah. Anything operator equals this. Nice. So here we have online PageRank. We have get, reset, set, and update methods, which is fine. Since we already have some kind of a graph here, let's try and run on this thing. We have the graph from our latest video. So yeah, please check that out as well. So I've actually recorded a short video about temporal types. That's on the channel. Please check that out. But yeah, this is a kind of random graph for you at this point. I'll just run PageRank on this just to make that available. So, but let me check how to actually do that. So I have online get. So there is get, set, update, and something else method. So get, set, reset, and update. I assume set initializing the context because this PageRank has some kind of a context. It's a stateful thing, and whenever something comes in, like the context has to be updated. So I think set is doing that. Get is returning the values. So what if I do this? Get yield star. Wow, we actually have some kind of values. Interesting. Okay, but I haven't run anything. Maybe this is random or something. But if I run regular PageRank here, just a second, this is done by PageRank get. PageRank, maybe PageRank get. If I run this, I'm gonna get these things. It's the same. If I run PageRank.get, yeah, I get different values. Okay, if I run PageRank online, where is that set method? PageRank online set. I'm using these end-to-end tests just to run something. Set, these values are kind of similar now. PageRank get. Yeah, that's pretty similar, so I think PageRank set will online get, and it returns the same values. How to get actually two queries side by side to compare? Sorry. Pictures. 147 has 0.15. 1.6 has 0.15, which is 0.09, 0.3. Yeah, it's kind of similar. More or less it's the same. So yeah, all right. That's quite nice. This is quite nice. So it's very similar, but it's not exactly the same because algorithm is an approximate one, but it's obviously working, which is great. And let's go back to the code. We have this graph, we do set, and then we do rank, online get, online set. Okay, this is some kind of a set. These are parameters. And then obviously, so create a trigger. In this setup here, we are creating a trigger which will execute it before commit, and that will call PageRank update, and then all these things are passed. So created vertices, created edges, deleted vertices, deleted edges, and that will just return whatever, which is fine. And then after that we call PageRank set. That will run initial. That will run initial PageRank to calculate all of them, and then this will call wherever something is added into the whole graph. All right, and I think we actually need to create this. and then we can add another thing into the graph, and it will be automatically added to the whole thing. And what do we get by running update? Let's execute running. PageRank call get PageRank online dot update, and if we return yield everything, what? Segfault, because that's not good. So Memgraph should be able to handle this. The problem is I haven't passed the right parameters, I think. So if I reload and I have to pass here these dictionaries, argument name created vertices which must be list of node. Must be type list. Okay, we need just a list. Empty list. All right, we run the update, but everything is empty. But here the problem is that we Memgraph segfaulted, which is not good. That has to be fixed. That's a bug. That's a bug. Let me write that down. And then we're gonna fix it at some point. Okay, what happens if what happens if we just pass like the 3 parameters here? Yeah, that's definitely the problem with the arguments. It has to be all right. Okay. Okay, but now I reloaded everything. Let's just call PageRank online dot get yield. This thing here should do something random or something which is not very accurate. Yeah, and it will always return the same. But then if I run set, that should update stuff. Yeah, and set is recalculating every single time. Yeah. All right, and what about the logic inside these things? So get normalize PageRank, calculate PageRank, yeah. Create route, create update, create, update, delete. Set PageRank. This is set context init, graph nodes. So that goes through all the nodes, and then it has a walk, and then it walks. But yeah, that will iterate through all the nodes. That's very similar to the, I mean, let's say equivalent to the regular PageRank, because it has to pass through entire graph. What about get PageRank? Yeah, if empty, then set PageRank. Yeah, that's actually running the set. Okay, and update PageRank. This shouldn't. Okay, if it's empty, then set. That's fine. If and then for all of these, we are running the same. So we are processing all update, all deleted, and all created edges. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. All right, that's more or less it. I'll just go back here. Set is actually called every single time if something is retrieved. If we call set again, or and at any point if the context is, so the context here, this one here, context, yeah, PageRank data, that thing here. So PageRank data has some kind of a map for each, keeping the walks on the graph, yeah, for each node template, yeah. Yeah, this has the map of all IDs and walks. So yeah, since we are randomly walking in the graph, we have to store these walks, because like when we recalculate, that has to be incrementally added to the whole thing. All right, that's quite nice, but now we have that context. Let me create, so we need this. This is kinda, this is very generic query, because if you want to keep your PageRank up and running, you have to create this trigger, otherwise it's not gonna fly. PageRank online set, okay, if we run get, that should return the same, and now we should create that trigger which will do that. If I run this query, now we should have trigger, show triggers. We have PageRank online trigger, which will be that thing. Yeah, before commit, type any. Amazing. Okay, let's go back and execute get again. I think this should be the same because of the okay, because of the context. And now if we create additional node, we should get other values, different values. So let's just add empty node. So we have name here, kebab bike. So create additional node which is food, where name is I don't know which type of food. Let's do a bit let's be a bit international. Burger. We add burger node. If we add that, and food. We have burger, we have kebab. What's gonna happen? We have to update. So now the trigger, since we added the thing created vertices, I think this should have been called. And if I run get again, so this thing here, I should also get the burger. So food, burger. I have a PageRank for that. And what about others? That's 49. So yeah, these things, I think they shouldn't stay the same necessarily. They should be different. But yeah, that was recalculated, and we can see the progress. Yeah, the thing that I can do to compare is, for example, load a slightly bigger graph and then run the PageRank on it and see how long does it take for the execution. So let's do that as a last thing, just to make some sense how these things operate under the hood. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I think we can datasets, we can actually load some of these datasets. Country imports and export tables. Let's do something bigger. I think Marvel Universe is big enough. Let's load that. Yes. Okay, the dataset is loading. We'll see how long it will take to recalculate. Yeah, that's an interesting problem to solve. I hope all is working on stream. While it's loading, I'll check the comments. Hi. Yep, Twitch comments are working. Twitter is also live. Add another tweet. I can add an additional tweet on Twitter. Hi. Hey. Boom. I tweet here. Boom. All right. And what about YouTube? This is probably taking a bit longer since maybe Memgraph is actually compiled in the debug mode. While this is loading, what's gonna happen if I run that just now? Since I have these queries, that should also work. PageRank online get. Boom. Probably this was not a smart move. Yeah, the problem is the lab, because all these things are connected and lab cannot process. Okay, let's try and but yeah, we are importing stuff still. We call get, but I need a limit here. Oh, sorry, rank. Yeah, this is a smarter thing to do. All are the same. That's kind of problem. What if I run? This is very fast, but what if I run copy to clipboard? What if I run regular PageRank? Yeah, I don't have the times here. I think I need MG console. Nice, MG console, and if I run this query here, it took 0.366 seconds to calculate things, while online thing that's very similar. Yeah, we'll see with additional edges. Because since we are adding edges, this thing should take more and more time. Yeah, because we have to process all the edges. Yeah. Maybe that's actually slow because of the trigger. Because I have the trigger. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is actually getting executed. Oh, nice. That's actually nice because we are now running PageRank on the fly. And we are now running PageRank on the fly, which is exactly what I've wanted to show. And yeah, online PageRank get always takes kinda similar time. Oh, it's more or less than 400 milliseconds, while the PageRank, the regular PageRank, takes longer and longer. So we started with a lower time, but time is getting bigger, and that will still be the case since I'm loading. Now the dataset has 3 times more edges inside, which will increase the execution time. Obviously it's not, it is linear, but like the actual times here won't be linear, exactly linear and exactly deterministic every single time, but it should grow. I think this should be more than 500 seconds probably at the end. Let's wait for that. While on the other side, online get, so online get, the get method is only returning the 10 of them. Let's do 1 here. But the get method is actually not recalculating everything, it's just returning the PageRank, one PageRank result. This also grew a bit. Yeah, yeah, here we are. So this is now slower and slower. Obviously, when I rerun stuff, there is some kind of cache or something, but yeah, you get the idea, I think. I hope the stream is good. We don't have any issues that I can spot, so yeah, that's very nice. What else to do in the meantime? What's the memory usage? Memory usage is a bit high. I think for this dataset, the memory usage is higher than expected because probably because of these random walks which are stored. And I'm not sure for the actual ingestion speed, but it seems to me that we are getting slower and slower, which makes sense because of the yeah, what about each top? What is happening here? Yeah, not a lot of load since we are running stuff with a single thread. Yeah, nothing to conclude here. So yeah, what about this now? If I run, boom, yeah, this is definitely bigger now, while online this is getting bigger as well, but not that bigger. Okay, while this is loading, anything else here which is useful to showcase? These are some simple tests, just calling online stuff. Online. So these are end-to-end tests. Graph should be inconsistent at this point, yeah. But yeah, other than trigger, and I think the trigger and the set method is everything to showcase at this point. Yeah. We should actually build a comparison with a bigger data set. But yeah, that should be done offline, not to waste time. Yeah, online is also getting more expensive. Not sure why exactly. We'll see that when everything will be done, because we are also at this point, we are updating heavily under the hood, because we are calling update constantly. So PageRank online update is called based on this trigger. So just to explain that a bit, maybe once again. No. So here when before every commit on any type of update, we called PageRank update with all these things, and basically we are creating edges. This array is getting populated and then passed to that method, while at the same time we are calling get. And what is here? So okay, let's say get PageRank. If we call get PageRank, oh, this is like header. Okay, get PageRank, calculate PageRank. PageRanks. Yeah, the problem is that Vox counter. And what is Vox counter? Aha. For each node we have some kind of a counter, and then we are actually calculating total n. What is n? Box counter size. This is some kind of normalization because we are dividing by n times r. And then we have to pass through all these things. And we'll still need this vector of stuff. Yeah, but this is dependent on the node, on the number of nodes, which is constant. Why is that growing then? 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 6. Ah, PageRank. No, wrong page, one line. Yeah, why is this bigger then? I actually don't understand. And there is no calculate PageRank. We just run this calculate PageRank, and then here we are just running that. Yeah, this should be the similar speed. Maybe there is some kind of a log, but we are not taking log here. Update PageRank. Create edge. We are calling this a lot. What's the memory usage now? Yeah, we are actually deleting these things. In the update create, there is work table copy. We are copying the work table from edge. Now we are iterating through that. Yeah, this is expensive, but that shouldn't affect our And what about this method, create route? This is here. Okay, but let's say that I stop this. If I click cancel, I'm not sure if this is going to delete my nodes and edges. Hopefully not. Okay, and if I run now, PageRank get, that will take the same amount of time. Online get. Yeah, the get one is faster, but I'm not sure why it's taking that long. Because it shouldn't. Get PageRank. Maybe this is somehow getting what is this? Is empty, box empty. But that shouldn't be the case, because we should have these walks available. So this is passed, and then calculate PageRank. PageRanks, global R, global epsilon. Here we could use vector reserve instead of just emplacing back, because we know exactly. Not just that, we can pass the limit from the query execution, but yeah, that's another story. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here, because yeah, the get is slightly faster, and that's fine, but it should be faster. The problem is that I have to return all these things, but so here the problem is I have PageRanks, and that will always run all these things. Yeah, the point is that we can actually add a PageRank for a certain node. Yeah. Let me just do that. So we have segment stuff, so segfault stuff, reserve, vector reserve. So yeah, I'm at the same time, while I'm playing around with this, I'm also doing some kind of a QA for this. So yeah, we're gonna expand these things. Vector reserve, and also what else? Yeah, getting the PageRank for a certain node. That should be much faster, because then we won't calculate stuff, but we just have to add that as a within the API. Okay. Yeah, I hope I showcased most of the things. So I actually showcased everything I wanted to showcase. There are some inconsistencies, but we're gonna fix that. And that's, I think, it for today. Let me just check the comments. No comments, no questions. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about this live stream, since there is the live stream is now on many platforms, which is also great. All right, I think I'm gonna stop here. So thank you very much for watching again. I'm not sure, I'll probably have the live stream next Saturday as well, probably on the same topic, or maybe expanding a bit and maybe showcasing some more interesting stuff. And on a bigger dataset, I have to figure out why the time is so big, because that shouldn't happen, but we'll double check that. Yeah, if you have any, so since we are building these incremental algorithms, if you have any comment or a wish what we should add, please let me know. And yeah, write about that somewhere. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.